shooting involving multiple victims is a tragedy. But I don't need to be constrained about the emotions that tragedies like this raise. I've had to make statements like this too many times. Communities like this have had to endure tragedies like this too many times. We don't have all the facts, but we do know that, once again, innocent people were killed in part because someone who wanted to inflict harm had no trouble getting their hands on a gun. Now is the time for mourning and for healing. But let's be clear. At some point, we as a country will have to reckon with the fact that this type of mass violence does not happen in other advanced countries. It doesn't happen in other places with this kind of frequency. And it is in our power to do something about it. At some point, it's going to be important for the American people to come to grips with it and for us to be able to shift how we think about the issue of gun violence collectively.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Tac Daddy Live show tonight. And that was President Obama. In that video, we had edits. I took out the edits of when he was talking about firearms or gun violence in America. And I pulled that from the speech from today for the tragedy that happened in Charleston, South Carolina last night. And of his 4-minute speech, 1 minute and 10 seconds and some was used for this agenda, which for me, I have an issue with. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get more answers. Let's find out what's going on. They've apprehended the alleged shooter. Let's get some answers before we start going out here and pointing fingers. But, you know, less than 24 hours after the crime is committed, we're already pushing an agenda. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch this. I'll pass it on back to Kevin and the rest of the panel. What's going on, guys?